So here we are, back at it again. Engine's out. Jack right up, so we load the engine out of the bottom. Obviously she's out of the bay. Subframe out as well. We got him out. We're going to clean him up. There's all the other bits. Engine is a Mullard. I don't think it's had an oil change. I think that's what's killed it. All the journals on the cams all scored. Cams are ruined. So there ain't really a lot to salvage off this one. Apart from obviously the cat, gearbox and so on, transfer box. Turbo looks like it's been happy. Loads, you can't see that in there, but there is a shed load of play. I've already stripped some bits off to go on the new engine. Just going to get this one undressed and then I can start dressing up the new engine to go in. And yeah, we can push forward. I hope you're all having a great week. Give us a like and subscribe. See if we can get this old girl running, eh? Whoop whoop. So what we've had to do, the bottom end's built up. Everything all torqued down as it should be. I've just laid it down on this board. Put the flywheel in. We've got to put the balancing shafts on now. So this little drill bit here, as you can see, you can turn the engine over slightly. You want to just lock this in situ. You see on the flywheel. There you go. And that's locked up. So we will get the balancing shafts on now. There is two plates that go on there first, which I'll sort of show you. So these are the plates. They're just spacers. Do make sure you get them around the right way. They need to line up with that. So you've got a little locating dowel there, which that goes onto, and then that goes like that. And you've got one on the other side. Then you've got a balancing shaft locking tool, which you can get from eBay. You line these up, so this is the part that bolts to the engine. This is obviously the bottom where your oil pump goes onto here, this section which we'll put on in a minute. This little plate here just lines up and then drops into the holes, and then you get this lined up, and then you put this onto the block. Right, so balancing shafts are on, torques bits in. I've held this to use the chain up. There's a plate that goes in the end of here. There you go. And that holds that. And then obviously you've got the drill bit there which goes in the flywheel. And that's it, timed up. So let's get the oil pump on, get the bottom ladder frame on, and then we can start putting the sump on and cracking on. So balancing shaft bolts on. These bolts here, all on the outside. They are 22 Newton meters, 60 degrees. Oil pump bolts. There's 4 of them. There's one there, one this side, one there. They're 10 Newton meters. Your chain's on. You have to hook the chain over the sprocket before you can put the pump on. There's another cassette now that I need to clean to get onto the bottom of this. Let's get that cleaned and get that on, shall we? So you need to put a generous bead of sealer around this base plate, because obviously this is going to be going onto here. You need to make sure this is clean, all the holes are all blown out, there's no liquid inside. Obviously making sure that this is all sealed up, making sure that there's sealer on like both sides of the bolt hole, just in case it weeps up through a bolt hole or something. You don't want any leaks after putting this on. Be a nightmare to try and repair it once it's on. Right, let's get this on then. So as you can see, we've got the cassette on the bottom, all pumps on, all the pickups are on, oil filter housing. I always tip a little bit of oil just down here, just till it's full up, and then get a spanner on the end and just turn it over a few rotations. Just gets the oil around the crank. So once you get the engine in, it's not running dry. It just puts a little bit of oil around by hand. So yeah, let's get the sump on and then we can get it over and start putting all the head back together. This is how far we got today. Obviously the head's on, alternator bracket, an aircon bracket, oil cooler, breather system, alternator tensioner, water pump. Obviously the head's on. Got a rear main to put in it. Obviously oil pump, that was on, sump, ladder frame. All the heads all been done. I've got new lifters and rockers to go in. I've got a new set of cams as well for it. Hopefully, fingers crossed, tomorrow this will be all back together and ready to be fitted on Thursday. Maybe try and get it in the whole Thursday, but we'll see how we get on for time. But yeah, well chuffed today.